What is up, boys? It is Ron from Never Lucky. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of The Journey. It's essentially like an open journal, an open blog. I don't really know what it is. It's like a build in public thing. I'm just trying to chronicle my journey of creating this YouTube channel, get my thoughts onto paper or onto video, something where I can see kind of my challenges, how I approach them, share with you guys a little bit of the journey, how I'm building this YouTube channel, which is definitely one of the weirder things I've done in my life. And if you're here for fantasy football, I'm sorry, man. You can head to my channel, bro. Check out some of the other fantasy content. I'm putting a lot of work in that stuff. Feedback is always very much appreciated and, encouraged if you guys do have feedback. I love the comments where people tell me things to improve or ideas. So in this video, I wanted to talk about YouTube, man. And I want to talk about kind of the cringe of YouTube and how you kind of have to be a little bit cringe. Or at least that's what it feels like, bro. And I think this is part of the problem that I have with YouTube. So you guys know the videos, man. You click on a video and in some fucking doofus is like, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, bro. It's the cringy YouTube. It's the tone. It's the fucking delivery. It's the packaging. It's all of that, right? The problem with that stuff is not that it's cringe and lame and I hate it. The problem is that it's fucking kind of needed, man. Or at least it seems the case. So you get stuck, bro. When you're a creator and you're starting to grow and you see, you think about the potential, you see the other creators way ahead of you, you know how much money that they're potentially making. You start to get obsessed, bro. You start to get obsessed with that dashboard, with that YouTube dashboard, the analytics. You're refreshing to see if your subs are growing because you want to know if the videos you're making are working. You start to obsess over the data, bro, and you start to test things. You start to test cringy ass fucking hooks, and you start to see that they work and that you get subscribers and you get viewers and you get way more comments, bro. It's as if the whole internet is filled with bots, and it's bots that only fucking appreciate cringe. That's what it feels like sometimes. I'm not calling anybody here bots, but I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. And, last season when I was doing fantasy football videos, I was really noticing that when I would test some of these more like, clickbaity, hook-driven type content, or like with the fucking cringy thumbnails with the arrows and the fucking dollar signs and shit like that, it works, bro. People click on them, man. I don't know if that's a testament of society. That's a strike on society about how fucking bad our attention spans are, but it comes back to this theme of like being real or like having true fans versus having like reach. So think about like mass media, right? I don't want to get too fucking political or philosophical here, but when you think about the mass media, dude, the mass media, this is their practice, bro. They're like credentialed in being cringe and having like clickbait titles, clickbait hooks, clickbait article headlines. Think about all the politics we've seen in the past couple of years. It's clickbait. It's fucking sensationalist. And YouTube is kind of becoming that, right? YouTube used to be a place where like a Charlie bit my finger video would have like, hundreds of millions of views. I don't know if a video like that would work anymore. I think everybody has YouTube has become kind of a game where you really have to kind of gamify your content, package it in a certain way so that people can actually find it. Because the algorithm just works that way. The algorithm wants to serve people content that will get them to become a buyer, right? They want YouTubers to become buyers. That's the advertising platform on YouTube is the entire reason of existence for YouTube, right? They show people content so that they can sell more ads to advertisers. That's literally the entire fucking business model for YouTube. And because of that, as creators, you start to have to kind of lean into that stuff, man. You want to get watch time. You want to get people to fucking stick around, subscribe. You want to make sure that they stay on the platform. They keep watching other videos, that they don't follow you off platform to your Patreon or to some other stuff, right? I have a couple of fucking conspiracy theories about that, about having like Patreon links in your profile. I wonder if maybe content gets throttled when you do have it. I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist at heart, so curious what you guys think. If there are any other creators who are watching this video, it's probably not going to be many people watching this video to begin with, but if anyone is interested in this stuff, let me know what you guys think. The second topic of this little journal I wanted to talk about is analysis paralysis, bro. This is something that I've really struggled with in the past couple of weeks where, my goal this season was to go all in. I'm like, dude, I saw a little bit of growth last year. I had, 1K subs. I'm going to go all in, bro, and try to be super fucking consistent and make good videos and really try to get some growth this year. Last year was kind of like a test. I was like finding the product market fit. This season is like, all right, dude, go all in, push the chips into the middle of the table. And, I've been having analysis paralysis, bro. I've been finding myself kind of sitting at home, knowing I should be doing a video or researching a video or scripting a video. I'm like, you know what? No, dude, I'm going to fire up fucking WoW Classic, play some Pandaria. You know, I'm going to level up, try to hit max level, or I'm going to fucking play some Hearthstone on my couch while I watch anime. You know, let me rewatch Attack on Titan for the 8th time. And it's like, why, dude? Why am I doing that, bro? And it's like, instead of doing what I know I should be doing, because I know the type of life I want to have in a year or in 2 years or in 3 years, I find myself like eating Pringles like a fat idiot, fucking watching Attack on Titan or Code Geass, and not doing my videos. And it has to do with analysis paralysis. It has to do with imposter syndrome. It has to do with dopamine, right? There's like an actual neurotransmitter or like a hormonal problem that I have where it's like, we're in a society now where you need like instant gratification, instant dopamine or instant, serotonin release rather than do the thing that's better for you in the long run, right? It's probably why I'm also fucking fat. Let's be honest, man. Like just to show the full hand here. Let's show our cards, man. Like instead of eating clean, going to the gym, being in shape, or to get in shape for the long term, you're like, no, I'm going to eat the fucking Pringles, because that's going to make me feel good right now, bro. Like the 2 minutes of mouth pleasure that I'm going to get from eating dog shit food. Like mouth pleasure is everywhere in life, bro. I know this video just took a fucking philosophical ass turn, man, but mouth pleasure is everywhere. Like I'm going to do this mouth pleasure of having, 5 minutes of fucking dopamine from playing World of Warcraft. And then that shit fades, right? And that shit has a diminishing return, right? It's not going to hit as much. So you have to do more of it. You have to lean more into your vice while getting in shape, eating clean, hitting the gym. That's like delayed gratification. That shit's going to be fire. That shit's going to, it's going to hit months from now, potentially even years from now, if you've really let yourself go and gotten real big. Cause I know I'm like, all right, bro, like I could get in shape, bro. I'd be so much happier in life. I could do my fantasy videos and I'll be so happy to see the growth and see the return on investment. But damn, it's not going to feel good today. Like today it's going to be ass. Today it's going to be boring. It's going to be shitty. I'm fucking scripting videos. I'm creating thumbnails. Like it's a problem, bro. And the first point that I brought up which was analysis paralysis is another one, man. Where like when you're doing a YouTube or when you're doing any type of like business endeavor, but once it stops becoming like a hobby and you're really like, all right, dude, fucking, gloves are off. I'm trying to grow this shit. I'm trying to take this serious. I'm trying to approach it like a business. You start to get paralyzed by the analysis of it because you're always trying to tweak everything. It's what I mentioned at the beginning with YouTube hooks and kind of leaning into the cringe. You really get paralyzed by analyzing too much and being like, how do I do this hook? How do I do this video? Dude, just this video that I'm doing right now, literally a peek behind the curtain, dude, breaking the third wall. I mean, I've broken the third wall this whole time, but like, or fourth wall? Is it third wall? Fourth wall? I don't even fucking know. Fourth wall. I'm cutting this or I'm leaving it because you guys are going to see how dumb I am. What was I even fucking saying, dude? Wow, I just completely stun locked myself. Even this video right now, bro, I'm just going off the top, dude, off the dome. I'm just letting it fly, dude, letting it rip. Just, I have some bullet points of topics that I want to cover, but for the most part, this is just pure, unadulterated, unfiltered thoughts, very few cuts. With this paralysis that you get with this analysis paralysis where you're like, how do I make this better? How do I, I need to make sure I have a structure. I need to make sure there's a hook, there's a climax, there's a resolution, there's a takeaway, there's a call to action. That shit is cringe and lame, dude. But it's needed. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm trapped in limbo right now. I'm like Mr. Crab Swirls over here. But yeah, man, I find myself basically paralyzed by the analysis of it. I don't know what to improve. I don't know which areas of this channel I want to focus on. What types of content should I be doing? Shorts? Should I be doing fucking long form? And yeah, man, I find myself, fucking around with video games, procrastinating, dude, for that short-term dopamine. I find myself like fixing my logo or my channel name. I'm blaming YouTube or the algorithm for not pushing my content. And, that ends today, bro. That ends with episode 2 of this journey where I'm going to be like, all right, dude, from now on, just create. Just do the video. Just create the video. Make it as best as you can. Do the best work. Do the most research you can. Consolidate sources. All the good stuff that people I think will appreciate. And just do the damn thing, bro. Just create the thing. So if you're here for a little bit of advice, or if you're here to catch a fucking whiff of inspiration, I think the takeaway for this video is just do. Just go out there and do it, bro. Fucking Nike, man. Just do it. Just create the video. Just do the fucking blog post. Just, you know, create that TikTok video if you're trying to be a TikTok, whatever it is, man. Just create. Don't get analyzed. Don't get paralyzed by the analysis, by the fucking imposter syndrome. Don't be chasing that short-term dopamine, man. Create the stuff. Be better. Do better. This is kind of a message to myself when I watch this back while I'm editing it. So I think that wraps it up, man. I don't want to make this video too long, bro. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, man, go down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if any of this stuff resonates with you guys. If you guys also find yourself kind of in a fucking whirlpool of dopamine, of short-term gratification, you're looking for a way out, man. Let me know if you agree with that. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one.